My name is Jonathan Gilliam, and this is The Experts. Thank you for joining me for another episode of The Experts. I'm Jonathan Gilliam. On tonight's episode, we're going to talk about terrorism. It's a term that you keep hearing in the media and by politicians.
Anybody who bombs an abortion clinic in this country is almost certainly a Christian fundamentalist. Very few Christian fundamentalists attack abortion clinics. And that's
I disagree with you there, because Christianity is not built on the same thing that fundamental Islam was built on. Christ didn't go across through the world conquering like Muhammad did 1,400 years ago. So there is a fundamental difference there.
Okay, I'm not going to have a theological debate. I'm just making the observation that there are.
Well, you should make those statements then.
Well, joining me now is Jonathan Gilliam, a former Navy SEAL who knows just how important it is to react in these types of potentially deadly situations in the right way. Great to see you, Jonathan.
Well, you have to think of this stuff before that day. Okay, so there's 4 things I would like people to think about. You know, they're not. Tonight, the fight for the Constitution, veterans' rights, the Second Amendment, and the brewing battle over Donald Trump that threatens to tear the Republican Party apart. We've got these stories and more, so get ready, because it's all unfiltered. You know, we've been fighting wars now for over 13 years based on the hearts and minds, winning the hearts and minds of these different countries. If you want to see love and you want to see hope, go look at a baby's eyes. I challenge people, go look at a dog when you come home after work. That's love, that's devotion. If you want to defeat an enemy like ISIS, you have to go over there and eliminate them. You have to go take the fight to them and go to war.
Jonathan Gilliam, U.S. Navy SEAL. Thank you, my friend. Very good seeing you.
Good to be here.
Well, Defense Secretary says we're going to carry out an investigation. Should we trust him on that?
No. I mean, we have to look.
We shouldn't trust the Defense Secretary.
I think that this Defense Secretary, Susan Rice, and the rest of the Obama administration, I'm saying this from a veteran standpoint, I like to stay as neutral as I can. They have shown, especially over the past couple of months, that we're not looking at professionals where we can measure them by the size of the details of their perfection. We're measuring them by the size of their mistakes, and that is amateur hour when you're sizing somebody up like that.
Stop playing, boo. Stop playing.
So here's the problem. You're an entertainer. I'm not.
Okay?
So what you're doing right now is you're ramping this conversation up and throwing stuff into it that I'm not making that point.
Going up.
We are one country, and we fought for this. People are dying for this every day, for the freedom for us to be Americans. I look at you as an American. I don't look at you as a black person. So why should you be pushing your color of your skin on me and expect me to be okay with that?
Okay.
What goes through the mind of a police officer during those tense situations? What kind of training do they get? And what makes them decide to shoot or not shoot? So I went to training myself. The scenario I'm about to show you was designed by former Navy SEAL, FBI Special Agent, and CNN analyst Jonathan Gilliam.
Give me my money now!
There's not always a right answer for when to shoot and when to hold your fire. Jonathan Gilliam, former FBI and Navy SEAL, is my partner.
Does he got anything in his hands?
Can we come in, Sean?
No.
No, he doesn't have anything in his hands.
Okay, go ahead and go on in.
I'm telling you now, if you don't leave, I'm going to kill everyone in this room, including myself.
So why don't you put your other hand on the table?
I'm telling you, it's time to leave.
What would you do? Shoot or not shoot?
What's the problem? Why are you not responding to me?
Carol, we got to get this guy.
You want me to respond?
Okay, bam. You're dead. If he presents the threat to you, then you have the right to use deadly force, not just to protect your life, but to protect your partner or anybody else, because if he shoots you both, he can then go out and be a deadly, imminent danger to the public. Bam! You have to get the awareness of yourself. Once you have the awareness, you can have the understanding of the environment around you, of your job description. Once you have the understanding, you get to you start taking self-responsibility. You then start to trust your actions. Others start to trust you. You're motivated to do the job, and you take the initiative. You become a leader. When you work with other leaders, what happens? You get teamwork done. And teamwork is way different than the results that a gaggle will give you. You didn't listen. See, Stop telling me what you did and tell me why you did it. Why did you do it? Why? Because you're tired? You haven't been listening since we started. Death is a time and space that none of us will escape. But life is a continuous choice to be your best. Ultimately, the only thing that limits your success is you. So be ambitious, drive forward with passion, and never give up the fight. I'm Jonathan Gilliam. I'll see you next time on The Experts.